Alrighty. Sorry about that, you guys. For whatever fucking reason, my Rumble stream didn't want to fucking work. And I put in everything. Um, and then YouTube switched up its streaming stuff. So I have to look into how exactly to work with that now. So we'll see. I'll see how all this goes. I'm gonna sit here and figure out how I can change my fucking stream title and everything else too. This is some new shit that I was not aware of. There it is. Now I see it. Now I see everything. They redid their whole layout, so it's a bit confusing. But so over 86% of the PCR tests, the ones that were used for COVID, right? Those were false. They were falsified. And that's according to a study that Dr. John Campbell has talked about. It's a study that comes out of Germany, too. Dr. John Campbell's been right about everything so far that he has talked about, too, by the way. Let's see, PCR test. Check which one is the hashtag button again? Oh, for this thing. COVID. And then also the the creator of the PCR tests that were used, right? He even denounced Fauci, ironically enough, 4 months before he had died. Ironically enough. So pretty ironic, don't you think? Like, I'm not going to say necessarily there's any connection to why he died 4 months after making his statement, about Fauci and everything like that. But nonetheless, though, I don't think anybody's going to be surprised in the slightest, if, like, he was killed because of making that statement, right? So, like, I don't know. I just think it's fairly interesting that that happened regardless, though. PCR test. Oh, got that. Okay, we're good shit here. So we learned out how to do all that stuff on YouTube finally, thankfully. But we'll go ahead and show you guys what this is exactly here. We'll pull up the conspiracy facts page and that. So this is a Jimmy Dore clip. He puts together these two pieces basically. So he talks first about the inventor Kerry Mullins, who invented the PCR test for COVID, which were used to, or sorry, he created the PCR tests, and then those were used to implement like the COVID pandemic, or like to declare a COVID pandemic. And this is also after, the PCR tests with the oral swabbing were like 32% accurate, and then, the nasal ones were only like 72% accurate, if I remember correctly. We do have a video talking about that if you guys want to learn more about that. That or got taken down, I don't remember. But it should be on one of our two things, or Rumble, bare minimum. But I do know we've talked about that before.
Almost 9 out of 10 of those tests that said you had COVID were fraudulent.
Oh man.
Of
course. Oh, wouldn't you?
Oh, wouldn't you believe it? Wow, shocker there. Wow. Wow. Damn, it's a shame my fucking commands don't work. Well, maybe they do. Let's see. No. Unfortunate.
You know it.
So just let me just give you a little background before I drop it on you. This is Kerry Mullis. Now I've showed COVID he would and listen to what he had to say based on died before the Star Bowl.
About humanity that it wants to go to all the details and stuff and listen. These guys like Fauci get up there and start talking. He doesn't know anything really about anything, and I'd say that to his face. The man thinks you can take a blood sample and stick it in an electron microscope, and if it's got a virus in there, you'll know it. he doesn't understand electron microscopy, and he doesn't understand medicine. And he should not be in a position like he's in. Most of those guys up there on the top are just total administrative people, and they don't know anything about what's going on the bottom. You know, those
They're actors, you guys. They are actors. Like, you listen to people that know things, like all the stuff Elon Musk talks about, right? He gets like basic concepts of things. He doesn't understand like extreme, in-depth, like understanding of the technology, like the Neuralink and stuff like that. He does it. You look at the person who actually created the script for the Matrix, right? He had all the like words in there about all that stuff quite well, and he also studied the I don't know exactly what you call it, the neurotech, like, and all the stuff that goes into that. Like, so the dude who initially created the whole fucking thing, he's on Roseanne Barr's show. If you guys go watch it, by the way, just talks about the mark of the beast. Like, you don't have to be a religious person to believe in that, but it's essentially linking the Neuralink as like the loss of free will, because, well, it's a brain chip connected to your mind, and it can be used to do nefarious things. Like, it's a tool just like anything else. Could be used for good, but it's likely going to be used for bad things, given the people we currently have in power.
guys have got an agenda, which is not what we would like them to have.
Stuff their pockets, or to give the corrupt fucking societies more power and control over you, take more freedoms away from you guys, assert dominance over you, etc. You might have more mango fucking suckers than I thought. Let's go, Chad.
That we pay for them to take care of our health in some way.
Oh, by the way, you guys don't have to pay for that in terms of your taxes. We have a video that talks about that, so if you guys want to check out our video on talking about, like, you don't have to pay taxes anymore. Like, that's pretty sure that's the video title, or something along those lines. But it'll tell you guys where you need to go and like get you started on how you can get out of paying taxes, like income taxes. You have to have taxes on goods and services. You feel me? Like, I don't know. I feel like it's fairly reasonable for a lot of things to have sales tax, but in terms of income tax, it's completely legal. It's in the back of the Internal Revenue Code, the book that the IRS uses to do all their stuff. Yeah, it's in the back there. It's very vague terminology, unlike oil tax, which says all 50 states. There's no declaration for income tax. But you guys should check out that video if you're interested and you don't want to pay taxes. I will never pay taxes ever again. You know, so just saying. But Freedom Law School will definitely hook you up with guys, or you guys up with things too.
They've got a personal kind of agenda. They make up their own rules as they go. They change them when they want to, and they smugly, like Tony Fauci, does not mind going on television in front of the people that pay his salary and lie directly into the camera. You can't expect the sheep to really respect the best and the brightest. They don't know the difference, really. I mean, I like humans. Don't get me wrong, but basically, the vast majority of them do not possess the ability to judge who is and who isn't a really good scientist. I mean, that's a problem. That's a main problem, actually, with science, I'd say.
He's right, you guys, because people lack proper discernment because they're brainwashed so much that they can't see these things. Like, naturally, we as human beings are a lot more like intellectual and like intelligent than we're given credit for. You feel me? Like, we like naturally are a lot smarter, and we have been brainwashed to have adult common sense compared to like in the 1950s and stuff like that, you guys. Like, when all this stuff was coming out about UFOs and everything like that, people weren't as stupid as they make it out to be. Like, people are very aware of this stuff that was happening, and they just made it seem like made people, you know, oh, they're crazy, and they're like, oh, I don't want to be crazy for that. So why do you think that the term conspiracy theorist was coined back then? So anybody who exposed the government for denying secrets about that stuff, whether it was Roswell, etc., or like government corruption and like talking about and exposing it as a conspiracy theorist, like it's a term literally coined and made by the FBI to make anybody who has dissent distrusts or questions the system actively in a public space is seen like a loony bin or a crazy person, which is funny because it's actually a very natural question in your own government. It's supposed to be a thing. But, like, we've been brainwashed not to have a lot of common sense. And he's right on point about that. Like, sheeple don't know the difference because they weren't taught critical thinking skills, or it was beaten out of them by all the system's brainwashing. So they could be a cog in the machine, which we talk for days on the public schooling system. Watch the Pyramid of Power, by the way. Highly suggest you guys watch it. I'll catch you up on a lot of that stuff, too.
In this century, because science is being judged by people, funding is being done by people who don't understand it. Okay, who do we trust? Fauci? Fauci doesn't know enough to, if Fauci wants to get on television with somebody who knows a little bit about this stuff and debate him, he could easily do it because he's been asked. I mean, I've had a lot of people, president of the University of South Carolina, ask Fauci if he'd come down there and debate me on the stage in front of the student body because
Mr. Sexy won't do that, though. Mr. COVID Mr. COVID pandemic sexy was like, no, I won't go down there and debate him. He's too smart for me. He's not worth my time. He actually knows what he's talking about, so I don't want to do that. And I resent him for that.
I wanted somebody who was from the other side to come down there and balance because I felt like, well, these guys can listen to me, but I need to have somebody else down here that's going to tell me the other side. But Fauci didn't want to do it.
So there he is telling you how.
So he told you basically how all of it works, right? They don't have them do intellectual debates with people that are actual experts in the field, or that can't be like bribed, bankrolled, or blackmailed, coerced, etc., right? They won't do that with those people because then they have clear opposition. So it fights the narrative, and it just disturbs the illusion and the smokescreen that they've created, you guys. Like I said, our system is literally narcissistic, you guys. Like, that is who runs our government right now. Like, the U.S. government and country, not even just our country, like countries around the world too, but like the U.S. government is a narcissist, like through and through, you guys. Like, the majority of it is just narcissistic and does smear campaigns, fucking flying monkey attacks to distract you, and then smoke screens so you guys are just constantly questioning and fighting things and fighting against each other instead of like realizing all the things we have in common and the actual truth that's going on. Because if you did, they wouldn't have any power because we control the government. Like, the people, we the people, are the ones who are supposed to like put the government in check and keep it in control. The press is supposed to help with that because it gets information out, right? But that's been co-opted since, I can't remember, it was Bob Saget, I believe, of Times, or was it Time? Or no, 60 Seconds. You have fucking Dr. Stephen Greer talking with them, basically, and Bob Saget was telling him as a close friend, or like, peer in the circle, right? He's like, dude, the fourth estate, the free press is dead. Dude, like, it is. And you have the head of, what's it, NBC or CBS or something like that, literally saying that the CIA paid them to, like, do stories and had journalists that were from the CIA working in their ranks. Just saying, you guys, like, they hide stories. But like I said, they have to not have these debates with actual people that know what they're talking about and are experts in their field and actually follow the science, like follow science numbers and statistics, and using their brain, not just being fucking retarded, you feel me? Or just shitty actors portraying that they know shit, or corrupted individuals who just sit there and manipulate the numbers just to fit a narrative. Like, they can't keep the illusion up against people like the dude who made the PCR tests, Or, like Dr. John Campbell got smeared as well, too. Or people like me that, only listen to experts in their fields and stuff like that and study health very well, so I know how to take the best care of myself. you know, and pay attention to things. You get censored, blacklisted, your content banned, etc. Like through and through, you guys. It's one of those things that does fucking happen. Like they will do that just so they can keep their shit alive. Because if they can't, you guys, then they have no power over us. Literally none at all. It's like you guys have to realize it's like us that matters. Like if we tell them no and we stand together, because unified we are like invincible, right? And you know, divided we fall. Like it's divide and conquer mentality. Like united we stand, divided we fall. It's a very true statement, you guys. Focus on your commonalities and the common like goals and things you want to overcome, and you'll get things done. Like, and you'll see growth and progress, and then you know things will get better. But they don't want you to know that. We'll see what Dr. John Campbell has to say though.
Found out.
You're most welcome to this talk. Now, today we're going to be looking at research from Germany that shows that between 86 and 90% of COVID tests using the PCR, polymerase chain reaction methods, were false positives. In other words, COVID was massively overdiagnosed. 86% were false positives. That means 14% were accurate diagnoses of COVID. It was massively overdiagnosed by this PCR test.
Wow, shocker there. Huh, imagine that one. They lied about COVID tests. Who would have thought that? It's not like, you know, we called these things out earlier in, you know, when all that stuff was going on during lockdowns and everything like that. No, not at all. I was a crazy conspiracy theorist for thinking that, even though the head of PCR tests said that Anthony Fauci was, you know, just a terrible scientist and didn't know really what he was talking about at all. And then the fact of the matter, you know, the oral tests were like less than 40% accurate, and the nasal fucking PCR tests were only like 76% accurate, allegedly. And then let's not talk about the facts of the matter of, you know, the cover-ups, right, with all the people that died of COVID, not from COVID, mind you, of COVID, which most people think, oh, of COVID means they died from COVID. No. That means they died with it. It doesn't mean that they died of it. Like, a lot of people died from other underlying conditions, and they just marked it up because people got paid if they, you know, had people that had COVID or died, except aka they kept the narrative alive. Mind you, a lot of people and doctors didn't know about that. These would be like the medical boards and everything like that, which look in the medical industry, look at past, just go look at Pyramid of Power, you guys. You will learn about Big Pharma and all the fucking disgusting, fucking crepid, slimy tentacles of the Rockefellers and the Rothschilds and other corrupt elites have gone into the public system of like medicine and schooling. It's disgusting. But oh, and then there's also the fact, what was it? Fuck brain. Oh yeah, and then they also fucking, you know, we're talking about deaths. There's also like the fact that people died in motorcycle, like example of people dying of COVID, not from COVID. You had people that got in motorcycle accidents, right? That literally died because of the motorcycle accident, not because of COVID. I have people that I talked to on Discord that confirm this. Like, they gave me personal stories. Like, dude, my uncle literally died because of a motorcycle accident, and they try to label it, say they died from COVID. I'm like, dude, that's fucked up. But like, that's the type of shit they did, and they also falsified the numbers. There's plenty of charts and stuff like that show it. I've seen the statistics, and people go through it. It's like, this is what it's supposed to be, and this is what they projected it as. Like, it does not make sense at all. And there's also the fact of the matter that a lot of these were connected, like the COVID deaths were actually connected to COVID vaccines as well, too. So, like, do your own research on that, obviously. But there's a lot of fucking evidence that shows that. You couldn't even talk about being injured or anything like that from a COVID vaccine during the height of lockdowns and everything else. And when all the propaganda is being, you know, blared on Jimmy Kimmel and Stephen Colbert, etc., with dancing vaccine vials and sexy Anthony Fauci. You know, the sexy man of science, the god of science. I am the science. You a fucking asshole, dude. For real. That was the first time I think I've ever snorted while laughing. Let's go. But no, you guys, like, there's so much falsification of that shit. And you guys just had to look outside the mainstream's smokescreen and lies, and you would have been able to see it if you used common logic and, like, deduction to, like, figure it out.
And this
And if it was
the paper that I'm going to be giving evidence for that here. It's actually quite an intelligible paper. You can
So this is like the PCR tests and stuff like this. This is Dr. John Campbell going on like the PCR test results.
see it there. It's all in the public domain for yourself. Now, just think about the implications of this.
I believe it's on Reuters too, by the way.
Paper that I'm going to be giving evidence for your that here.
Yeah, so basically it's estimates of like the PCR antibody tests in Germany. Brain. I don't know if that's Reuters or what, but we shall see. This is specifically in the UK too that they're talking about here for this one.
Now, this was the Lancet, very prestigious medical journal.
prestigious, the Lancet. Let's see if the Lancet was close to an accurate number of how many people actually had COVID during COVID. Let's see. What did the Lancet say?
Not making it up. Check it out for yourself there. So that is the Lancet, the information that gave.
It says false positive COVID, which you guys did your research back when all this stuff was being rolled out. You guys, you would have known that definitely happened more than a number of times. I remember when I was having to get the tests done, I despised having to do that shit. I fucking quit. I quit the fucking temp job I had because of that, because I'm like, this is a violation of the Nuremberg Code and, like, Illinois' health code. Like, it is. You guys can look this stuff up, too, by the way. Many states also violated those, too, by the way, to get money.
And what that actually said, the Lancet said the specificity is greater than 95%. In other words, this is saying that 5% were, at most, 5% were false positives, whereas this current data is showing that 86% to 90%.
So the Lancet was saying, yes, there will be some false positives with the PCR test, but only 5%. When the actual number was 86 to 90%. They said 5. How?
They don't follow the science, you guys. They just follow the money. They follow the money trail. They're like, they follow the money that they're given, rather, I should say. We need to follow the money. It's like, who benefits? Always the question you ask. Who benefits? Who got money from this? Etc.
How did the Lancet get it so wrong, is a question.
They were bribed and or just corrupt.
The UK government, let me show you their site there. This is the UK government site where they talk about impact of false positives. And what are they saying? Well, the figures that they gave, this is 2020. The UK government are saying, there we go, 2.3% of false positives. So the Lancet...
Brett drops from 5 to 2.3. So that's 3.7% of a drop, you guys. Or sorry, 2.7% of a drop, not 3.7. 2.7% of a drop from what the Lancet said. It's 2.3%. No, it's 5%. No, it's only, 1%. It's 0.5% false positives. Reality, what is it? 86 to 90%.
At most 5%, not 86 to 90. So the UK government figure was 2.3% false positives. The actual figure seems to be 86%. And the hallowed New England Journal of Medicine, again, this is the reference here. Don't take my word for it. they said, what did they say? 1.7% were false positives.
Oh boy.
So the New England
All these big names lied, you guys. Like I said, if you actually do your research and listen to people like Dr. John Campbell, where, you know, people that are really big in like being healthy as possible and using things as naturally as possible, they're logical and, you know, common sense, right? They've been telling you guys this shit for a minute. We've been telling you this shit for a minute on this fucking channel, you guys. Like, and every time we have our content's gone censored, it still gets censored, you guys. All of our memes don't get censored. That's the thing. Our memes that don't, like, actively expose things like this that are, like, critical to the agenda, they get more views. I got, like, 1,000 views on average now of all my memes, right, posted on my CensorTube channel. It's the same thing with, you know, my survival YouTube channel or my survival CensorTube channel. That, on average, all my shorts got 1,000+ K views on average, you guys, or at least 700. Like, and that's all because I wasn't exposing the system. So, like, I know how to make thumbnails. I know how to, you know, make ones that catch people's eyes. And then I know how to, like, curtail and, like, make content to appeal to my audiences, right? I'm not stupid. I've done my homework on this stuff. I know because I pay attention. But, like, anything that would expose things like this would get taken down, shadow banned, blacklisted, etc. It's still the same right now, too, by the way. Just so you guys are aware. It's not as bad to, you know, a certain degree, but it still happens.
Journal of Medicine said 90% plain
This one. And it's looking pretty good. I'm going to show you the details of it because I'm convinced by it. That's why I'm telling you about it. That means the Lancet was hopelessly wrong. I'm convinced by that. This one. The Lancet was hopelessly wrong. Hopelessly wrong. That means the British government was hopelessly wrong. And that means that the New England Journal of Medicine was hopelessly wrong. If this German study is accurate. So let's have a look at it and see what we think. So here's...
So we don't have to go into the minutia of it. He goes in, he does a great...
Oh, so basically, you guys can look into it. If you want to find it too, Dr. John Campbell's... That's not the right one. Let's see. His YouTube is pretty good. I haven't been watching as much of it lately, but I used to watch it quite a bit.
Hey, very warm welcome to this talk. Now,
But the title for the video is Government Data Refusal, you guys. And like, he also talks about the fucking data refusal on COVID jabs being, like, hidden by the UK government, and because it would, you know, cause dismay for families that are grieving of COVID. And it's not at all what it was for, obviously. The UK government hid those numbers so they could promote a narrative which would fuel them more money from the people that, you know, were being affected by this tragedy that they initially had caused themselves or been, like, aware of regardless. So they can make money. Like, it was to make money, get more power and control over people. Like, it's the same thing in the US too, you guys. Like, it is the same thing with the majority of the government bodies in the US during that time. That is exactly how it went and ran. A lot of people died from COVID vaccines. Like, I can tell you guys a prime example. Like, to this day, as soon as I heard this, the first thing my brain went to was it was the COVID vaccine. It was like Pfizer's COVID vaccine that caused issues. Like, there's so many fucking issues with that vaccine in itself. It was also experimental, you guys. Like, they said it didn't prevent transmission in court of law, like a Pfizer executive, and they didn't know if it stopped transmission before they even released it. It was experimental. We got, you know, censored and videos taken down because we told you guys that. Like, but it's the truth. And a lot of people that died of COVID or from COVID were vaccine injuries too. They didn't tell you guys about that because they wouldn't make money off of it. Like, we could also talk about the privatization of vaccines in the midst of a pandemic, which is really fucked up if you think about it. That shows you that they care about money instead of you. Like, I'm just saying that should have been a huge fucking giveaway, you guys, for that. Like, again, who benefits, right? Who benefits? Well, if the vaccines didn't go out, the big pharmaceutical companies and vaccine makers wouldn't make money. But if, you know, it's all privatized and not open sourced, aka it's being shared anonymously and given to people so that way a pandemic can end as quickly as possible because they care about the health, not profit, you know, they wouldn't have made money. That was a huge aspect of them. Just from that in itself, you guys, you'd be able to see what the whole thing was about. We could talk about Bill Gates as well, too, and his whole explained documentary interview on Netflix, talking about a specific event 201, which was, you know, talking about future pandemics. He was like, there's going to be one that happens very soon, you know. And it was specifically one that was around foot and mouth based things, which is what SARS is, right? And specifically, they talked about that in the near future. Like, I'm just saying, like, just you guys look at all these things together, and it just shows you that they were planning things, and bare minimum, that they were just abusing everyday people. They were abusing us, you guys. Like, they were abusing the people that they're supposed to be helping, right? And working for. Not, like, helping us. They were actually hurting us, poisoning us, and damaging us. Wow, shocker there. Look at what happens with big food. I'm just saying. These are all prime examples, you guys. But, like, there's so much truth coming out right now about all this stuff, you guys, and they cannot hide it. Like, they cannot hide this stuff. What's up, LA? They can't hide the fact of the matter that these PCR tests were fucking duds, and 86 to fucking 90% of them were inaccurate. And Dr. John Campbell's face, accurate facial representation of how most people's reactions would be if they knew this stuff early on, right? But like, you had the English Medical Journal, you had the UK government, and the Lancet, which are all like really big, like, establishment figures in terms of like public health, right? And they were all saying, oh, well, there's only like 5%. And then when you go from the Lancet, who said it was only 5% of, you know, it being like false positives. Then UK government says, oh, it's only 2.3%. And then, you know, you go down to the English Medical Journal, which said it was only like 1.2 or 5%, right? They were continuously changing numbers to be lower and lower so people would question it less and less. And again, you guys, when you learn all these things I'm telling you, it's hard to not question your government, which is a natural thing, because, like, you have to in order to keep them in check. Like, this is a part of the checks and balances system of how governments are supposed to work and how the people are supposed to keep them in check, because we are the people. Like, we are the adults, and the government is our child, and they are supposed to listen to what we want, right? Or more so, we should say, we're the employers and the government's the employees. They are supposed to do what we want as a company, like, or like as the boss. Like, that's how it's supposed to work. We are the boss of the government, not the government is the boss of us. We are the boss of the government. Like, yes, there is the terms of like law enforcement and like police to keep people in check from doing really stupid and fucked up things, right? To keep things safe. But like, ultimately, that comes down from us and like what we as a community want and establish. This is, again, localized power. This is what's been being done, is like just like concentration of power into the federal government instead of keeping it in localized governments like the Coolidge administration and like the government in the 1920s had. Right before the Great Depression happened, which was right after Coolidge left office, ironically enough. But It's like the UK government lied about these PCR tests, you guys, and we did here in the US too. Like, there's no denying that at all if you've done your research one bit. Just saying. Do your research, you guys. Watch Dr. John Campbell's full video. It's a 15-minute watch. It's 16 minutes, 34 seconds. It's not that long. You guys can do it while you do other things. I would suggest doing it while you exercise because you'll retain it better. And, you know, you also, when you exercise and do physical movement, so, you know, you can do walking, running, etc., and learn at the same time, you increase your brain stem cells, right? Or you create new brain cells, which allows you to learn things a lot better and quicker as well, too. So, just saying, like, I have plenty of evidence. I have friends that I've done the same stuff with, too, that can back it up, but you will remember things a lot better, you guys. Like, through and through. But it's something you really probably should watch because it's just good overall. I haven't watched all of it. I found out just before stream that this was the actual video to watch, and I didn't have time to like go through and find all the specific points and stuff like that. And well, I also forgot I didn't have my SIM card inside my phone. So yeah, I put it inside my old phone so I can send the new one back that my insurance company gave me for my phone because, or the new phone the insurance company gave me to replace the old one because they gave me one that was not what I needed or similar to what I, you know, already had in terms of having external storage as well too for it. But yeah. Like I said, I highly would suggest you guys watch the stuff. It's really good to watch. Dr. John Campbell is really good and on point about things. He's pretty funny too. Or he can be pretty funny. But like he's straight to the point and he calls out things a lot. He's a really good like doctor for sure. He's my kind of doctor. You feel me? A legitimate doctor that actually cares about your health and wants the best for you. Won't, like be like, hey yo, you should try changing up your diet and lifestyles first before you start prescribing you all these pills and everything like that. That's how it's supposed to be. Just saying. Not like what a lot of doctors are brainwashed to do now. Alrighty. I don't know. I'm tempted to try Fortnite, but I'm not 100% sure. Fucking whore. Let's see how it goes with you guys. Well, what'd you do today, Ollie? Let's see how well Fortnite does today, you guys. Oh boy, it's making my shit lag already. Oh, Fortnite, how I love you so. I swear to God, you guys, Fortnite gives me the most fucking issues out of any fucking game. We're gonna have to fucking probably force close Fortnite. Yep, that's exactly what it's doing. It's causing issues. Oh, wow! Shocker, their application hang... Wow, you don't fucking say. Huh. Shocker there. Shocker there. Fortnite caused issues on my PC again. This is after I fucking sat here and replaced it with the CPU, which is supposed to be better. It has been better from what I've seen so far. Guess we'll play some Marvel Rivals. Sorry, excuse. I'm not hesitant, please. I'm done being used. One won't hesitate. Watch me cut you loose. Come here. Come here, kitty cat. This is Miss Luna. Say hello, Miss Luna Tunas. What? You don't want to say hello? Don't want to say hello? Don't want to wave hi? No? You good kitty. You can stay up here if you want, okay? Don't feel pressured to. You can get off anytime you want, right? Yes, you good kitty. I do indeed enjoy cuddling with my kitty cat. It is very nice. My fucking poster's crooked again, you guys. I ain't gonna lie, you guys, I'm definitely enjoying just having nothing but my cardigan on. I mean, it's very nice. Especially during the winter, it gives me something that keeps me nice and warm, but live event on November 19th. Well, I know about that one, Ale. Or are you just, like, just now having the sense of realization for that, bud? Oh boy, we have to preload the shaders. I don't know what the fucking all this shit's on, but... Fucking Marvel Rivals doing the same shit, too. What? What, you wanna say hello? Wanna say hello to your uncle? Say hello to Uncle Ale, Miss Luna Tunas. Goofy cat. I mean, it's very possible, but I'm trying to think. It's since 4 updates ago, if not a little bit more. Because what season are we on right now in Fortnite? Is it 15? Isn't it? The thing is, like, either late 13 or early 14 that or like season 13, season 14, my bad, where we started having issues afterwards, because that's when it really started having the issues. Fortnite's also a CPU intensive game, I guess, but I do find it funny that my Xbox can run it. Meanwhile, you know, my PC has more issues. But then again, I don't know. I don't have to sit here and fucking apply thermal paste to my Xbox as much as, you know, my PC. And my PC also dealt with editing as well, too, though. But I don't know. I can run any other game, though. You guys have seen it. I can run pretty much any other game on stream. Compared to, you know, Fortnite. Which, that I cannot. Beat you up, kitty cat. Beat you up. Meow, 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 meow. Oh, you're gonna let me grab him. potato beans now. I'm just kidding. I guess we gotta wait a little bit for these shaders to preload, you guys. But what have you guys been up to today? Let us see. But what did you do today, Alan? What did everybody else in chat do today? Say I got my new my new CPU. It's supposed to be very good used, which I don't know. Hard for me to tell if it runs about the same or not. This is actually like the first time I'm testing running any games while streaming at the same time, roughly. So we'll have to see. And then I don't know, the other one ran pretty smooth in all honesty. So, but running stream and, you know, having a game at the same time does run it pretty, like, hard or the CPU pretty hard in all honesty. Alrighty. Oh my god, dude. It's also been fucking hot as shit in here too. I keep forgetting about that as well. Because they apparently in the apartment, you guys, or the complex, they have like the heat turned on for the whole building. So essentially, you know, the water doesn't get frozen in the piping and stuff like that. I mean, it's just like, so what's the point of me having a thermostat? I don't know. It's just kind of goofy because it'll get up to like 90 degrees almost. It's between 80 and 90 degrees. I didn't test it, but after having the like the heating on for a little bit one day, that's when it just started to go up. I couldn't sleep I couldn't sleep straight for 2 days in a row. Like, so I couldn't, I say straight, I mean in terms of like I could not sleep for my normal 6 hours straight because of the heat being so high inside the apartment, which I can sleep in, you know, like 50-degree weather pretty well, in all honesty. I just need a blanket. But it been fucking decently fucking warm in here. A little toasty. So much so that I wake up and I'll sweat if I don't have the right blanket. Or if I don't sleep on top of my blankets and just use my cardigan essentially and have the cat curled up next to me, which honestly I'm pretty fine with that generally. Have the cat and the dog, you know, curled up next to me and I'm pretty square underneath the blanket. I don't gotta worry about heat. I have enough fucking from the animals. But heat. So we've been dealing with that, but we got the new CPU. And then been working so far relatively decently. I have lower numbers on my like regular stuff that I normally do, and I'm able to edit and process things very smooth and like what you call it? Export the video into a file out of the software. Trying to think. We also watched Bleach today. We've been watching that. We decided to be committed to that anime. That's been pretty good so far. I've read the manga, but so I shouldn't say I've read the manga until I've read a lot of the manga while I was in Shonen Jump and stuff like that. Trying to think. I got pretty far inside like the main anime, not 1,000-Year Blood War, but like I got pretty far in the main storyline for like the actual like main story or like the original quote unquote story. Even though 1,000-Year Blood War is like continuation, but I couldn't tell you what episode. And all I remember is Grimjow and that whole that whole whatchamacallit, arc, and then essentially getting Rukia back from the Soul Society and Ichigo being, you know, hollow and getting that done, and like using those said powers with his friends to rescue Rukia and all that stuff, and then his hollow friend, or his partial hollow friend that's got green hair and stuff like that from Grim Jow and other evil people, and then them teaming up and blah blah blah. It's been a hot minute, but I've read quite a bit of it. I'm gonna sit here and fix my poster real quick while we're at it. But let me know what you guys have done today and stuff like that inside the chat. Love to hear it. I'm gonna fucking stand up. I don't feel like sitting down. Too, also my hemorrhoid be fucking acting up here too. Ain't trying to deal with that. Oh, I guess we went for a walk with Farah today too. She keeps marking territory way too fucking much though. So I do impulse control training with Farah, right? Or my dog, because, well, she needs to. Ever since we moved to the city, she's a lot more, I don't know, impulsive and reactive instead of like more calm and responsive. She definitely knows what the three-time marking rule is, because she wouldn't do it nearly as much, or like break it nearly as much when we lived out in Eureka, or like out in a smaller town that doesn't have as many like 5G towers and everything else around, and just noise, etc. Various conditions, but all those studies like on big wireless, and the fact that we haven't had an update for like standards for all these communication towers we have and stuff like that, and cell phones and everything else since 1996. That's a big red flag, by the way. A lot of the people that, you know, are heads of Verizon, etc., go to work for the FCC too once they're done, ironically enough. So conflict of interest there, mind you. But it was like the National Toxicology Association did a study of 10 years, which cost like $25 million plus, and they found out that the more you use cell phones, the more like prolonged exposure you have to cell phone radiation, like you're more likely to get cancer, which I don't think anybody with a decent amount of brain is shocked there. That's why you shouldn't be holding it, you know, like directly up against you. You're supposed to have it like actually over here. But they're not, these things aren't fucking regulated, you guys. Like, they are truthfully not regulated like they should be. They're regulated by 1996 standards, and they're like thousands to millions of like times of radiation being emitted from these phones and the cell towers than what regulations would allow, aka the 1996 fucking regulations. Like, just saying, that's the FCC, the place that's supposed to regulate it, but like there's no actual real regulation on it, you guys. It's fucking wild. It's wild. 54 fucking %. But no, like I said, it's one of those things that since I moved to the city, I've also realized that my anxiety is a lot higher as well too, or like has gotten higher. It's getting better again, but I just have to watch who I spend my time around, and, you know, like keep strong boundaries and stuff like that. Just not like take on other people's energies as much, because I'm very empathic being, right? So like I tend to absorb people's energy sometimes without realizing it. Especially, you know, like more recently, because I've been having issues with my mom. So I've been absorbing some of her energy and stress, whereas before I was doing fine. Things happen, obviously, we all have our own issues and stuff like that, but it's an example of like how I take on people's energies and stuff like that, because I've been more anxious and in my head more and questioning things that I was literally done questioning until after like said event happened, right? To where I picked up on and like absorbed those energies. But so, like I said, with all those, like, just all the communication devices and cell phone towers and everything like that, it's proven to like give you more anxiety and everything else. You go look at like the National Toxicology Association study. It really does affect you guys quite a bit. Like, not gonna lie, the more densely populated areas, like there's more stimuli for one, so like naturally, like it's easier for you to get overstimulated and like get more anxiety and stuff like that. However, though, like you have the aspect of just the sheer amount of radiation that's around you inside a city, or you go to places like New York, especially like really big cities. There's high amounts of radiation. A lot of people that live near them will report like getting sick, or you have people that put on like 5G watches and stuff like that, or like these watches and they can't wear them because like their skin will get red, they get a rash, etc. Like that's not healthy stuff. But by the way, kimchi does actually help protect your body against this stuff too, by the way. It's like it's fermented rice, but basically fermented kimchi, particularly the kind that Brightcore does. By the way, they have a pill capsule you guys can get of if you don't like the taste of kimchi or anything like that. It also has, it's really good for cardiovascular health and helping with diabetes and blood glucose and stuff like that as well too, because it's not as heavy in salt like store-bought kimchi is. But Brightcore stuff sits there, and not even just theirs, but kimchi in general. But the one that they use, or one of the types of kimchi they use inside their product, is basically protecting your cells' DNA and like prevents and helps to prevent DNA damage and like decomposition, which is caused by like these massive amounts of radiation and like 5G signals, etc. You feel me? But like I said, either way, I can tell you that moving back into the city I grew up in, my anxiety has definitely been a lot higher overall. You feel me? Because I'm spending more time around this stuff too. But so this also very other conditions as well too. But like the anxiety has definitely increased since moving. Anyways. Tangent over, Farah acts up more because of that as well too, I'm thinking at this point, because while she's getting overstimulated, you feel me, her nervous system's acting up and stuff like that, so she's like not as focused and able to concentrate as well because of all the like stimulation, for one, in terms of like, oh, there's all this stuff around me, and then two, you know, like there's also the fact of the matter of like the radiation and then everything else as well too, like how it's affecting me, it's going to affect her in a similar way to some degree as well too, right? So yeah, like she knows what like no marking means, right? And like the 3-time rule, she's just choosing not to do it, especially after like certain energy portals, like the full moon portal recently. She was definitely trying to mark more than she knew, because she would like look back at me as she's squatting down fucking piss for the 4th time, or like more than she needs to, basically. She's just marking territories. It's not anything else other than ego, right? It's not like, oh, I have to pee. It's I have an ego problem, I need to mark this territory, it's mine. And it's like, you're not better than them, stop it. Like, that's why I have a 3-time rule limit too, so she can like be a dog, obviously, but like after that it's like, okay, dude, you're marking excessively at this point now. Like, you are going out of your way to stop yourself from pee, so that way you can save it for later to mark even more areas and spots, when she can do it all in 1 or 2 fucking goes. You feel me? Like, it's just purely an ego. She's also a husky mix too, so like that's a thing with them, you know, always testing standards and boundaries. But before, she was a lot decent, or like decently better at it, you feel me, compared to when we live in the city. There's all these different things going on, simulations, etc. But so yeah, we went on a walk, and that went decent with her. What else did we do? We learned about the stuff from Jimmy Dore and like Dr. John Campbell about the PCR test being, you know, 86% plus false positives, according to the German study. But Dr. John Campbell definitely, he's on point about his shit. He hasn't been wrong about anything either. I trust him pretty decently, and like with a good grain of salt. I trust him with my life about science and health and stuff like that, in terms of like the modern sphere. But I'm trying to think. Did yoga. What else did I do? Oh, that's all I can think of that I've done today. Oh, no, I didn't. I did make oatmeal pumpkin blueberry cream pie. So basically I made oatmeal cream pie, or pumpkin oatmeal cream pies, right? And then I made a blueberry cream cheese sort of like frosting to put in the center of it, or I don't know. It's supposed to be a frosting. I wanted to go more filling. My brain didn't think, oh, put filling in the search bar instead of frosting. It's like, what the fuck would you call it for oatmeal cream pies? It's like, I can't look up, blueberry flavored oatmeal cream pies. All right. I guess I could have. The limiting belief. But, I didn't think I'd find any results would be the correct statement. But they actually didn't turn out half bad. They're not too bad. So basically, if you guys ever want to do it, all you got to do is you make blueberry jam. So you get a cup of blueberries. You get 2 teaspoons of lemon juice. And then you sit there and put that all inside a pot. And you mix that all together. Or you get that, and then you put on medium heat. Let it cook till everything starts, bubbling, right? So you have the blueberries and the lemon juice starts to like bubble and everything like that. And, after about 5 minutes roughly, you start essentially mashing. You use a potato masher, or you can use a hard sort of spoon to smash it, or a fork, and get that going. And then you put on low heat for 7 to 10 minutes roughly, and occasionally stirring. And you do until you get all the liquid evaporated out of it, and it's like a jam consistency, and that's essentially how you make blueberry jam. But once you do that, you then add it to half of a block of cream cheese, and then you do 1 to 2 tablespoons of like your sweetener of choice, or you can do like maple syrup or agave syrup, etc. And then you mix it all together. I would say you can do that. You can still do the blueberry jam stuff. This is like my observation and wanting to make it more like oatmeal cream pie filling, like the last batch I made. That would be, you basically do a full block of cream cheese instead then. And then you would add, I believe it's about half of a cup of confectioner sugar, or a cup of confectioner sugar, one of the two. I'd say probably half of a cup, I would argue. And then you mix that together with the jam mix and the cottage cheese. And then you should arguably have a much thicker sort of filling for the blueberry pumpkin oatmeal cream pies. But it's still not too bad though. It's just a little thin. But fair enough, I like pumpkin pie too. It's just I like it made from scratch. I thought about making it at some point in the last year, but I just didn't get around to it. The oatmeal cream pie sounded a lot better. I also don't have a pie pan. That's part of the issue. So I guess I could have made it in a square pie. It is true. I didn't think about that. We'll be right back though. I'm gonna go put up my kombucha since I'm not really drinking it, and I will be right back. And we'll play some Marvel Rivals here, you guys, because the shaders are done loading. Give you some saucy nip flashes here for you guys. Don't get too horny now. Don't get too erect. Especially women with your 12-foot rainbow penises. Keep that down to a minimum, please. No, it's a very, very sexually, it's very sexy nipple. But like, just gotta, control ourselves here. Because I know it's so hard to control yourself around a nipple in 2025, man. Alrighty. Alright, let's update this so I can get a quick play game started in all honesty.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
They call me Beats On now, but Daredevil will do.
So chat, I really do find it funny, right? The sheer amount of times that Daredevil will get banned in comp so far that I've played him. And Daredevil's not even that hard to play against. That or Penny. People really don't like fucking Penny, man. Like, this seems that everyone's like, Penny, 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 Penny. It means like, bruh, why would you ban Penny when she's so good you just have to take out her nest? Like, it's funny because I also can play Root and I can take out those nests fairly quickly. I also don't like to play Root right off the bat.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1!
I'm the only one whose line I haven't crossed.
Hostile forces
You need to
incoming.
stop that vehicle in its tracks! I will help! Move back,
That's my old
anyone willing to help?
You deserve the credit, not me. I'm That's much better. You're on my radar.
This is real firepower!
Why the fuck? Dude, I'll just press my left bumper and I'll fucking.
A little help, please.
I'm
Let me think. I can take on it by myself.
Shields up!
Justice never rests. Magneto!
4 and 1.
I unleash the power! This is real firepower!
Bro, how the fuck did all of you guys get out of the? I'm so confused, dude. That I don't know how the fuck now everybody died for you
They
guys.
made it halfway! Stop them!
Fucking Hefe's supposed to be, you know,
Better stop
like
that vehicle!
actually fucking, I don't know, swallowing people? I didn't expect everybody to die so fast.
There's still a chance to stop them!
It didn't feel like his ult lasted very long at all. No, god damn it, fucked up. My Daredevil play is definitely being very hardcore right now, you guys.
Knock me out, I always get back up.
I don't know, you guys. Would you say that my
You stop them in their tracks!
bro, why didn't you tell me my shit was going on twice? I'd say that my fucking old CPU arguably worked better than this one does, you guys. Ironically enough, in terms of like gameplay. So I shouldn't have as many issues as I'm having right now. Well, I guess it's not too bad. It's stabilized again.
Leave them to Khonshu! Our enemies are here. Together! Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
Down to 30 seconds! You stop them in their tracks!
This is real firepower!
You're on my radar.
Let the double!
10 seconds!
I don't know about this fucking Magneto. It looks fairly aim-body, even though I'm not gonna deny the fact that my fucking shit kinda sucked ass, but... It's 10 and 4, definitely not the greatest.
Another epic victory! Big win!
I mean, it's like, wait, isn't Death One supposed to be Daredevil? And it's like, wait, that's not it. It's like, oh, wait. Definitely need to improve my fucking Daredevil. That's for sure. Alright, let's see who's on if anybody wants. Silver 3, what are you doing in silver, Mothman? We're gonna go into a game of quick play, or not quick play, competitive. That means like, almost forgot what word. It means like, what are words? What are words? What word be? I've changed my fucking sentence.
Which hero do you think you want to be today?
I tear through the cloudless night, just like the moon.
What the fuck do you want, dog?
Now,
Bar, get your nose away
who
from
am
the
I gonna
trash.
banish from this match?
I tear through the cloudless night,
If we could ban
just
Psylocke,
like the
that'd be
moon.
nice.
Daredevil cool?
I mean, I don't have problems with them, but I'm fine with that. No, they banned Groot. Ripperoni. I'll go for detail this game. Oh, I guess they didn't want their go.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
Open your eyes. Reality is but an illusion.
God damn it, Hefe, I just realized what your fucking username was. I'm just like, why does a narwhal need to be lubed?
I gotta be slippery, dude.
You know why?
Real question, am I lubing just the horn or the whole thing? I'll leave that for you to find out.
Oh, fair enough,
Your
fair enough.
onks are maddening.
Not my onks. Conscious.
Even so, maddening.
If I'm on your side, isn't that what you want?
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Usually I create my own shield. Mechanical arachnids are no more.
Alright, Honey Snuffs is down. They have a hell on the bridge, too.
We're gonna Venom here.
Venom's dead. Alright, they have a
trying to
Namor
play.
Hella. Alright, Tiny Snuffs is down. Namor, no bubble. Tiny Snuffs right side of the point, up front. Alright, I have to on the shoulder charge.
Tiny's behind on her supports.
Okay.
She's back on main.
You're good, you're good. Venom's half, Venom's dead. Penny's about half, Penny is dead. Good shit.
Their rocket's just running for his life. Okay.
Enemy in front of us.
Namor top right. Bro, they are greedy. Greedy.
By the eye of Agamotto.
Fucking shit. Namor no bubble. He's on right side up top. I got one on the shoulder charge. Venoms.
You guys down one
Back
support,
line.
both
Yep.
supports actually. Both supports down.
Okay. Fall back then. Just regroup. Bro, why are you such a greedy fucking rocket? Oh my god! Venom's half. Venom's dead. Thank you for the help, Pepper.
You guys are down one support.
Yep.
Just back up.
Swatch up for the hole behind. Move back. Alright, we're down to DPS, just so you guys are aware. Rocket's dead. They have a squirrel girl now. Good shit.
No, they don't.
Penny's dead.
Enemy in front of us.
Yeah, you guys got the right idea. Thank you for support. Thank you for making my job easier as your shield tank. I appreciate you. I'm gonna die.
Sorry, the wall was coming down.
You're
I couldn't
good,
get to
man.
it.
We still got spawn in damage, so I ain't worried.
Doctor is
I do have ult, by the way.
the eye is open.
Moon Knight, let me know when you get your ult if you want a wombo combo. I'll save it till then. Penny's half. Penny's dead. Their main carries are down.
Venom's on me in the back.
Venom's half in the back line. You just use Volt to get away.
By the eye of Agamotto.
No.
Hands are shaking again. Focus.
I'm all up. You're happy.
Okay.
Our enemies are near. Let us hope this core undoes.
I can't.
The doctor is in. I'm opening a portal.
Alright, portal will be on the left side of spawn.
Pentagram of Charles dreamed of a safe haven for all mutants. Have made it a reality.
Alright, let's see your group. You got them.
Namor's subjects are tenacious. I'll give them that.
Let me know if any of you guys.
I mean, no one was
getting
like a
go.
rocket all on the enemy team, alright?
Okay.
If they might for that.
Venom's out. Alright, Rocket's ult down.
Take a shit.
The current score is 2-0.
I'd say their Venom's the main reason why they're getting carried.
Things up, including which
Who?
side you're on.
Their Venom.
You'll
That's the
need
main
a
issue we're having
to win this one.
overall.
No timeline exists where Magneto yields.
I'll stay Magneto for now. Might switch back to Strange once the need arises.
Round 2, go!
I will never allow Krakoa to suffer the same fate as Genosha.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
You truly believe that you're safe inside a metal shell? How naive.
Spider's plating is made from carbon nanofibers and ceramics. It's magneto-proof.
If there is even a trace of metal in that machine's frame, I can find it.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
A shield.
Here
How
comes
great.
trouble.
Seems extinction is on the agenda once again.
Venom's half, Venom's dead. Nothing. Penny Sness is on this pillar up here. Venom's half. Okay. Good shit.
A nice deep freeze. He's stopped them in their track.
Venom's gonna try to dodge the backline again.
Venom on me.
You are under my protection. Do not expect me to use
Shit. Say the Venom and the Moon Knight are our main issues this round. Moon Knight's going for his ult. He's dead. Alright. Your shield tank's down now.
Double KO.
is a mutant's greatest. Behold my magnetic mastery.
Come back up.
You guys are down one heal. Ella's behind in her backline.
Okay. I'm getting focused.
There's still a chance to stop them. It's me, Squirrel Girl, in case you couldn't tell, but they hit a checkpoint. Now might be a
That's
good
just
time to
rude.
stop them.
Moon Knight, Hella top left side, in the corner up here. down.
Rebirth is a mutant's greatest gift. The moon haunts you.
There's still a chance to stop them. I am Phoenix.
Nice play for him, push out. Fall back, fall back. Their Penny has the roll too, by the way.
My power cannot be quelled.
Your girl Penny is ready to go.
I like the switches. The switches are really nice.
Better stop that vehicle.
Protection is always welcome.
Jesus Christ. GG.
Rebirth is a mutant's greatest gift.
Final score: 2-2-3.
No, Bara.
Expect to win them all.
Oh. Shit, good 4K damage block. Bro was 13 and 13. That's why we were winning, because fucking Moon Knight wasn't getting enough picks, man. 15-4. Yeah, we had decent heals. Dude wasn't getting picks. Alright, I'm gonna go sit here and open my window real quick. I'll be back momentarily. You stay. I tell you what, chat, I don't fuck with sweat inside a cardigan. It was unfortunate they banned Groot, though. They knew what they were doing, they banned that. Alright. There. All seasons. I didn't realize fucking Mantis's fucking goddamn swimsuit skin was so fucking revealing. Holy shit. Is he playing that then? He's a tank main? Was he playing now? Oh, he's still playing tank. Fair. Alright, we'll go and get another game here, chat. Alright, this might be our last game of the main here. We'll have to see. Oh, that makes a lot more sense. We're gonna plug in a second Ethernet cable. We'll be right back, you guys. Tell you what, it's not fun sweating inside a carpet shit.
Chiro do you think you want to be today?
I tear through the cloudless night, just like the moon.
Now, who am I gonna banish from this?
I'd
match?
rather ban a Venom personally. Been having more issues with Venoms overall. But it was clever. So if we could pick Psylocke for our second one, that'd be fantastic. I'm gonna laugh if we get a Namor ban. It's like, Namor's not even... It's only good because of the team up, unfortunately.
Top-notch team to win this one.
Alright, if this doesn't work, I can play a hit scan or something. What do you want, Farah? Love and affection? There you go. Yes, you go, girl. Big needy baby. Go lay down, please. Can you go lay down? Farah,
Khonshu has guided
go
me
lay
this
down.
far. I trust him.
Luna,
30 seconds before you attack.
there you go. Go lay down. Hey, fuck, sister likes to take up the fucking center of the damn bed.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Why are we all the way back here? There's so much space you're giving us. I'm across the dead. Have a Wolverine.
All right, that feels better.
Alright, so they got Punisher, Wolverine, and 3 supports. Punisher's turret's down. I'm so confused. This mid-air. You're down your Moon Knight, though.
Back where I started. A gift from Khonshu.
That's what I can do. Alright. No, oh shit.
Nobody.
That was unfortunate.
You're mine.
There's still a chance to stop them.
Get up, my fist.
I don't think we need 3 heals to match. We just need to get fixed.
Now might be a good time to stop them.
Thank you very much.
Anyone willing to help?
The moon on almost didn't make it. A gift from Khonshu.
We don't have a shield tank now. Alright. I guess I'll go shield.
They made it halfway. Stop them.
Okay, that works.
Stop that vehicle.
Never compromise shield tank. If we take one tank, I prefer we switch off the off tank.
There's still a chance to stop them.
Needed that, thanks.
My dad built Spider for himself.
Good
But I feel
cap.
like I was born to pilot it. I've got you covered. Mine's in
Alright,
place.
I'm across no slam.
Systems restoring. You know what to do, spiders? Enemy in our sights. This is gonna hurt.
Punisher, no turret.
Judge, jury,
Play the corner here if you can.
Time for some fireworks. That's three. Ready for another go, Spider?
Just fall back and regroup.
Now might be a good time to stop them.
Ow, dude, you weren't even anywhere fucking near me. That was dog shit, dude.
Time for some fireworks. It's spider time! We're better when we work together. No coming back from that. Powering up.
Wolverine on the back line. He's gone now. Punisher's over here.
Gotta walk on them. I'm counting on you, friends. Mine's in place. The turret is
Punisher no
toast.
turret now.
Really pushing us quick.
Wolverine's half.
Ooh, I know that sound. This is gonna hurt.
stand down!
Khonshu has guided me this far. I trust him. You can't be trusted.
He's dead. Wolverine's dead. Catch up with half AO. Alright, don't worry about it. Fall back. Alright, their sport's down. Mama Thickens about to die.
Found one of our targets. Hey, check this place
Except for
out.
Wolverine.
A gift from Khonshu.
Play the corner again.
The moon haunts you.
Please let push in.
Judge, jury, executioner!
Vengeance.
Alright, got one of the sports. It's two. Good shit.
Make you suffer for what you've done.
Down to
Punisher turret's down. Punisher's dead. After that one. You guys can all have my ult. Good try. Let's count him down to 0.
The current score is 0-3. Time to switch things up, including which side you're on. You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
I tear through the cloudless night, just like the moon.
Would you guys prefer a second tank, or do you want a second DPS? Because I can play Penny to help secure points since it's good map for it.
I'm here to finish. My dad built Spider for himself, but I feel like I was born
3
to
heals?
pilot it.
Alright, if it doesn't work, I'll switch to Moon Knight or something else then. If we could get a rocket to pair with the Penny, that'd be pretty fire though. Appreciate you, much love.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Powering up.
They have a Moon Knight themselves. They have the Punisher too.
Fireworks. You know what to do, spiders? Better. Spider net updated.
Punisher's dead. Mama Thickums is half.
This is gonna hurt.
Good push up, Emma. Good push up. Alright, I'm gonna reset my nest here in a second.
Time for some fireworks. Whoever they are, they don't look friendly. Check out these nests.
That Punisher's got a good angle. You're good, dude. I'll focus that Moon Knight. Can you go take care of their Punisher, in all honesty? Like, hit him on the side? I guess I did say it's switch. I'll switch up with the full. You play if you want, Blanker, I don't care. But never good to switch off a shield tank. I can switch to that, though.
Systems restoring. This is gonna hurt.
Oh, I hit you with that web. Don't give me that garbage. Punisher, no turret up top there. I'll switch.
This is gonna hurt.
Watch out, Moon Knight popping his ult.
So much better. Gear up, little ones. Systems restoring.
Alright. Switch to Strange, I guess, for Portal. Let's look at mini orbs.
Double KO. Get that vehicle moving again.
Alright, once it gets down to like 40 seconds after I die, I'll sit there and switch to Strange for Portal. Unless one of you guys want to go for it. We gotta take out this Punisher, you guys. That's the only reason why we're having issues. Moon Knight's probably gonna have his ult here soon too, you guys just be wary.
Stay close to us, Spider Zero, and you'll be fine.
Down the group. Punisher on bridge, left side. Punisher no turret, he's on bridge still. Strange, can you go take care of the Punisher on the high ground, please? Since you got the levitate. I'm down, Nagru. Shit, rocket. Good shit. I'm coming back up. You guys got it?
Almost there. Don't turn back now.
So as long as we take care of that Punisher, honestly, I think we'll be just fine. Dude's dead. Alright, we got spawn advantage, so okay, don't worry about it. Or FA is on top right side, I mean we're already on industry grid. They have a Hawkeye now. Good dive.
Only 60 seconds left.
They have a Wolverine now, careful. He's gonna try to take us off the ledge. Their Hefe is bad. Alright, if you could do a portal strange, that'd be pretty handy.
I am Asgardian, but I feel a deep kinship with the mortals of Earth. I am very wounded. Us against the world.
Let's Wolverine if you guys can. Wolverine's half. Good shit, you guys. Good shit. Bro, how the fuck did you grab me twice, bitch? Bank for the heals. Alright, I'm a frost no grab. Good shit, you guys.
The current score is 3-2-3. Time to switch things up, including which side you're on. You'll need a top-notch team.
Hey man, I'll take it. Magic's hella underrated, man, in all honesty. If you're decent at Magic and you die the backlines, it's pretty fucking OP in all honesty. I don't mind playing Shield Tank if you want to play something else, Starlix. I'm pretty good at Groot, in all honesty. Yeah, you could do, that's true, I guess. For the portal and stuff like that, I can play Penny.
The spider controlling my suit is small, but fierce.
You have a minute,
Just
so
like me.
fair enough. I mean, if you want, I can play Strange instead. I'll switch once I die here.
Get ready. It's more than just a
Because I answer not normally playing them. I just know them well enough for Portal and then Ultimate, which is everybody should know how to do that. Alright, let's push up so we're not giving them too much space, because time's of the essence for sure.
Now that we've all been properly introduced, let's get back to the action. Time for some fireworks. Here comes trouble. I'm counting on you, friends.
I have an Iron Man now.
System restoring. This is gonna hurt.
Someone took their toys out.
Alright, if Flankers take out the Moon Knight or the Iron Man, that'd be pretty helpful.
Lines in place. I'm counting on you, friends.
Moon Knight's thongs down. Thanks for the heals. I'm a Frost no grab or no throw. I'm down. Alright, I'll switch to Strange.
Stop them! You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner. That is not that vehicle. There's still a chance to stop them.
Get in there. I got you guys. Push in, push in. Only so much I can do though. We're being a little passive, you guys. We gotta be more aggressive. We want to hold them off here. Play corner where you guys can here too on this point, since they already got checkpoint. Play corner. Let him waste the roll. Moon Knight's probably got his ult too, just careful. Deal. We might need a hit scan for this Iron Man. Down. Alright. You guys can stall all pop portal.
Sorcerer Supreme returns.
I'm gonna switch to Groot after I pop ult meta here. Isn't working. Good shit, you guys. We got him off point with that. So we can definitely win this. We just have to be aggressive.
Switch things up, including which side you're on.
Fuck are you looking at, bitch? You wanna fight, Farah?
Top team to win this one.
I'll beat your ass and eat your ass, bro.
Reality is but an illusion.
Good girl. Alright, let's see.
I am the god of thunder and the mightiest avenger.
Fair enough. No, I understand, man. Amor's like, he's decent for CC, and then, yeah, for, like, helping with Iron Man. I prefer Strange, but Emma's not... Oh, yeah. I guess I would say I would prefer Strange overall.
Mortals then be worshipped.
You could do that, too. It's up to you, man. I just say... play Emma until like you feel that you're not doing enough, and then switch to Strange. If not, I can switch to Strange if I have to. I do notice that you are a little like passive at certain points too, Emma, by the way, just so you're aware. Help if you're a little more aggressive. Okay, I got you.
Let me say you are a true gem.
It's like the whole role of the tank is for us to make space, so like we have to be aggressive. And you got the diamond form too with your slams, like that's huge. People are scared of that. The Iron Man stuff on the high ground, I can't do anything about him, unfortunately. I'm in a bad position. What the fuck am I doing? That's my own stupid fault. Moon Knight's probably close to his ult, by the way. Alright, your shield tank's down. Just careful and back up a little bit, you guys. Just play corner and fall back. Do that, push up, I'll go Strange for 4. GG, you guys, good try.
Final score 3-2-5. Well, you can't expect to win them all.
Well. Oh, bruh. Dude. Alright. Buddy's like, buddy, the dude was fucking... Dude's being toxic. He's like, dude, we were switching more because of the fucking Punisher, not because of you, you dipshit. For real, the ego on the dude was crazy, you guys. He's like, you had to switch the whole game because of me. It's like, nigga, no. We literally switched because the Punisher wasn't getting taken out. We didn't have much of an issue with you. You just got more added value because your Punisher knew how to play shit, and our teammates weren't exactly diving him. Farah, what the fuck do you want? Go lay down. Go over there and lay down. You're fine. Alright, we're gonna raid out, chat. Lay down, dude. Jesus Christ. I don't know what the fucking all your major malfunction is, dog. Alright, might have to go outside. But nonetheless, though, I appreciate you guys very much for hearing my stuff. I appreciate you. Much love. Thank you. I'll like stop by chanting up as well as anybody else. If you want to see more of the conspiracy facts, completely 1,000,000% real, raw, and uncensored, check out our other socials. We do upload to them, well, shorts, at least, to all the short form platforms, anywhere between 4 to 6 times a week. Quality content such as the conspiracy facts, as stated. All the things they don't want you to know, whether it's how big food and big pharma keep you sick intentionally and addicted to ultra-processed foods, which then gets you to, you know, go to the doctors who are brainwashed to push and prescribe you the pharmaceutical drugs, which literally have sheepfuls of side effects and even have side effects such as suicide or suicidal thoughts, depression, etc., which are things that should not be approved, mind you. But so anyways, sheepful side effects, 1 to 2 benefits, and generally mask your symptoms half the time, unlike natural remedies that have been around for thousands and thousands of years longer, not just the last 100 years. Just saying, aka when John D. Rockefeller started bribing and influencing the medical boards and bankrolling the radios to promote it, and other greedy, corrupt tycoons, slick oil salesman products, basically. But so if you guys want to learn more of that stuff, check it out. And we also have, you know, our Darker Memes, Darker Memes, variety gaming shenanigans, and all around good vibes. Speaking of Darker Memes, so my doctor told me to write out the names of all the people I hate and then burn them. Or my doctor told me to. Yeah, so my doctor told me to write down the names, or write down all the people I hate and then burn them. I don't know what to do with the paper. But, delivery is definitely not the greatest stuff now. Nonetheless, though, my dudes, you guys want to see more stuff like that, Darker Memes, variety, gaming shenanigans, good vibes, and conspiracy facts, and 1,000,000% real, raw, and uncensored. Especially if you guys want to see long-form content, check out our Rumble and CensorTube. Rumble, in particular, is the place that is completely 1,000,000% real, raw, and uncensored, because it's a place of free speech. And then we have CensorTube, we just can't post as much on there, unfortunately. It's getting better, given the current administration with everything, for now, at least. For now. But, so, we've had our content taken down, censored, shadow banned, etc. on CensorTube before. Just check out our survival YouTube in terms of like our shorts versus the ones on the conspiracy facts page. Unless it's my memes generally get around like 500 plus views, if not more. Survival YouTube doesn't expose the system or their nefarious plans and deeds, so it gets more views naturally. But speaking of which, you guys want to learn more about how to survive outside of these shitty corrupt systems, then check out our survival YouTube or our survival CensorTube. Teach you guys things like how to make bows, slingshots, sharpshooters, bug-out bags, how to store your food, how to forage for your food, etc. A bunch of quality things to learn. And then we do, you know, teach you guys things like simple breathing techniques and short meditations to help keep your sharpest tool in your survival arsenal calm, cool, and collected, and sharp as fuck. It's your brain, obviously. Keep it calm, cool, and collected so you make the best decisions and responses possible, because when you don't, you know, have your mind calm, cool, and collected, you react, you don't respond. Like, you react out of like anxiety, fear, etc., instead of responding calm, cool, and clearly from a clear state of mind. So if you guys learn how to get your mental health back and like get rid of the anxiety, depression, etc., and like learn how to take control of your mind again, check out quality stuff. But it not only helps you guys in survival situations, but also helps you in everyday life as well too. So check it out. We're gonna find somebody raid here real quick. Probably Mama Twisted, but we shall see. Say she is playing some... Ew, ads are disgusting. Fuck ads. She's playing Arc Raiders though. So if you guys be so kind as grade out or to raid out with us, I would greatly appreciate you very much, even more than I already do. Somebody got the wee woos activated. Wee woo. Wee woo. Wee woo. I think it was Far, you guys. Far called the wee woos on us. Alright, not the good kind. But yeah, so if you guys just kind of stick around and raid out with us, Mama Twisted's really chill person, loves shout for new viewers and stuff like that. Mama Bear vibes and stuff, and she's generally down to play with new people as long as you guys ask and stuff like that. But she is a variety streamer, plays, well, she used to play Call of Duty quite a bit. Her main thing recently has been more like Arc Raiders, but she does play other games as well too, aside from just that. But she mainly is a first-person shooter type of streamer. But nonetheless, so if you guys raid out with us, I greatly appreciate you more than I already do again. And then also spam the shout this emote. Fuck the system, lets people know where you stand with everything going on in the world, and lets them know that, like, you don't fuck with our damn current corrupt systems and societies that are running the world and fucking us over. So yeah, it's also the most punk, rebel-ass fucking email and any stream fucking yet, and be the most coolest and rebel fucking thing possible, so you all chat flood with fuck the system. But yeah, so if you guys would be so kind as to do that, I really appreciate you, and, you know, thank you regardless for stopping by and chatting up to Ale and anybody else that stopped by and checked us out. I appreciate you guys very much. Much love. And until next time, on Friday for Feral Friday / well, Tribe Day Friday, I'll see you guys later. And don't forget to live long, prosper, take care, and peace. Keep it 1,000,000 fucking % real. And as always, fuck the system. I'll see you guys on the flip side. See you, Tribe. You. All right, Rumble and Censorship. I'll see you guys on the flip flop. Don't forget to vibe and thrive as well too, dudes.